Welcome back to my channel, everybody. In today's video, we're going to crack open some of these cards that I found at the most recent road trip video I released yesterday. And then also we're going to look at some of these Tuff Stuff magazines that I picked up for 50 cents each, just for more of a throwback and turn back the clock purpose. It's not really going to be anything great. I have Michael Jordan here watching us. This is the $5 poster. There's actually a polar bear on the opposite side of this. I guess I could show it to you. This is the old school Michael Jordan. You can see he's even got the short shorts there, like his gray, like gym shorts underneath his regular bull shorts. That's got to be from like his, it says it's copyrighted in 1987, so that might be like his rookie year or maybe his second year. So anyway, in this Tuff Stuff, I purchased this for 50 cents just because I thought it was funny to see Jamarcus Russell and Greg Oden, the next NBA big man to watch, along with Daisuke. The 20 most influential rookie cards. I just want to show you exactly what was in here. And I'm not going to read the whole thing, but just a few of the kind of things that I thought brought back a little nostalgia. Here's our top 10 singles from the baseball card market. Most demand, the number one, 1994 SP Alex Rodriguez, $100. You could, I don't even want to know what you could get that for now. Number two, Jose Reyes Bowman Chrome. You can see that at the top there. 2001 Bowman Chrome, 200 to 220 bucks for Jose Reyes. Daisuke on number three, Hunter Pence, 2004 SP Prospects autograph for 200 bucks. Holy cow. Prince Fielder at 160 bucks for his autograph. Homer Bailey, 2004 SP Prospects autograph for 200 bucks. Jake Peavy, just his regular Bowman Chrome card, first Bowman Chrome, $60. Danny Herron, $50 for an autograph. Ryan Braun, and then Kevin Youkilis. If that doesn't show you how kind of fickle the market can be, here's the top 10 sets, the 2007 tops. This was printed in 2007, so you can see obviously a lot of these 2007 releases. Although 2004 gets on there as well. That's pretty funny. The basketball one, though, looks a little bit more accurate. Like, if you look at the basketball one now, LeBron James, okay, Darren Williams, that one doesn't age well. Brandon Roy doesn't age too well, but Dwayne Wade, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, Steve Nash, Nowitzki, Daniel Gibson, don't even remember him. But anyway, it kind of ages a little bit better. Let me go ahead and show you. There's a big article in here about rolling the dice on the rookies, which I think is pretty interesting because honestly, that's what almost everybody does right now. What about the can't miss kids? Kids, you should hold them or fold them. The rookie spotlight. This was in 2007. They were all in on Prince Fielder. Okay, that turned out to be all right. Unfortunately, the neck injuries cost him a lot of his career. Cole Hamels, he's definitely been a solid player. Hanley Ramirez, okay, not bad. These are all pretty good calls. Ryan Howard. That contract didn't age too well, but he was a solid player. J.J. Hardy, okay, I don't know. Adrian Gonzalez, like, there's no absolute busts in here. Robinson Cano, he could be a Hall of Famer. Jeff Francoeur, that's probably the last. Him and Hardy are probably the worst two out of that section. But look at the people they said to check on. People to avoid. Dan Ugla, I mean, he was okay. Him and J.J. Hardy were very similar, I would assume. Josh Barfield, that was a good call. Kenji Jojima, that was a good call. Johnny Gomes, that was probably a good call, although he was a part of my Kansas City Royals World Series team. Tadeguchi, Dallas McPherson, Clint Barnes, Zach Duke. They made some pretty good calls here. I mean, there's no one in that list that they said to check on that actually ended up being amazing, so I'll give them some props for that. I wanted to show you the 20 most influential rookie cards, which a lot of these are going to be vintage cards, so you can see like the 1951 Bowman, Willie Mays, and there's the iconic, right? 52 Mickey Mantle. It says today's value $22,000. It's a lot more than that now, right? 54 Hank Aaron. 1963 Pete Rose. Man, that'd be a cool one to have. The 65 Joe Namath. Obviously, this has a little bit of other sports in there. The 68 Nolan Ryan. These are still iconic cards, right? Lou Alcindor. Obviously, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The Wayne Gretzky from O-Pee-Chee. It continues on to the next page. The Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Julius Erving kind of three-panel card from 80-81 Topps. 84 Donruss, Don Mattingly. That was a hot item back in the day. 84 Fleer Update, Roger Clemens. There it is, the Michael Jordan iconic rookie card. You can see today's value, $675. I think there's a lot of people who would jump on that if it was $675 right now. 86 Jose Canseco, rated rookie. That doesn't really maybe hold up anymore. 89 Score, Barry Sanders. There's the one that was always the hard one to get when I was a kid. I've never had this card. 89 Upper Deck Griffey, Yarmer Yager from O-Pee-Chee, Shaq, classic draft picks. There's that 1993 SP Derek Jeter, which is blown up. Look, today's value, 75 bucks. Yes, please. The Pujols autograph from Bowman Chrome, and then the 0304 exquisite LeBron James autograph. That one says $13,000 in climbing. So their rookie spotlight wasn't too bad there. A lot of those cards are still pretty influential, I would say, in the market. And then this one from a little bit later on, March 2008. I don't know, I just like going back on these and seeing what people used to think. This was the one I read this and I'm like, holy cow, I have to show you guys. They're talking about the 2007 Bowman draft picks. They've got Mike Moustakas refractor cards going for 365 bucks. David Price has a $200 card. Matt Laporta has a $380. Just goes you to show like all those Bowman prospects that I'm collecting and everyone else is collecting. Hey, look at this one. Autograph of Michael Burgess. I don't even know anything about him. Debuts at 50 bucks. And then the packs were $3 a piece and boxes for $65. A hobby box of Bowman draft. Oh man, that would be crazy to have those prices now. But look at this, top 5 players. Jacoby Ellsbury. Oh boy, that didn't age too well. Jabba Chamberlain. Ooh, not too. Josh Beckett. Okay, he did all right. Number 4, A-Rod. We saw him in the last. And then Matt Holliday. I mean, solid players, but not anyone that's going to be demanding a lot in the hobby, especially right now, somewhat. 13 years later, there's the 2007 Bowman Chrome, Allen and Ginter, the 2007 Bowman Draft there with Mike Moustakas, legendary cuts from SB, and then Upper Deck Masterpieces. So I just thought that would be funny to look at. It kind of can be a cautionary tale of those people who, you know, are going all in on some of the prospects, which, I mean, some of these, like, look at their basketball list, though. Like, this is pretty solid. Durant, Garnett, okay, Dwight Howard, not great, maybe the greatest. Kobe, LeBron, I mean, those are all-time legends of the game right there. All Hall of Famers with the exception of Dwight Howard, right? So sometimes they're on target and sometimes they're not so much, but I know those people who were snatching up all the Jason Dominguez, all the Adley Rutschman, and I'm sure scouting is a lot better now than it used to be, but just kind of a cautionary tale because sometimes you strike it big and sometimes it doesn't go your way. So, all right, we're going to finish off this by cracking into this 1994-95 Skybox Premium. I got this for $3, I believe. It was $3, and it was actually 30% off, so 30% of $3 is 90 cents, so $2.10, I guess. I also have good news to report. I didn't do a video of it, but my Walmart restocked cards again. You guys won't believe it. 3 weeks in a row, my Walmart has restocked cards. I went in there last night, and they had a whole bunch of boxes. They had like 10 or 11 boxes of Bowman Platinum. Those mega boxes, which I don't know, $45 is a little bit too much for me. I don't know. They had a whole bunch of those, you Pokemon people, those Elite Trainer boxes. The Champions Path Elite Trainer boxes, which were really hot there the last couple weeks. They had a whole bunch of those. I left them all. I know I could probably resell them and make money off of them, but I wasn't really that into it. But they had a whole ton of those Elite Trainer boxes, and then they had the WWE Topps Chrome, which just came out this weekend, and then they had, actually, you know what? I think that might have been it. So anyway, Skybox Premium, I think 94-95 is while Jordan was retired, but I think he might actually have a card in this set. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure he does, but here you go. This is from 1994, 1995. Hopefully they're not stuck together. 12 cards. This is Series 1. If there is a Jordan in here, that'll be my #1 goal. This is before Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan, and I think it's before Shaq even. So Jordan, Pippen, if Jordan's even in here, would be the cool ones for me to get. And does not feel like they're too stuck together. So let's go ahead and take a trip down memory lane. They are a little bit stuck. Anthony Mason. I remember him with the Knicks going up against the Bulls. He'd always have that stuff. He had the cool haircuts where he'd have words and pictures and stuff shaved into the side of his head. Anthony Mason right there. Tim Hardaway, the UTEP two-step. Was his little signature move. His son is obviously, I think, is still in the NBA right now. Tim Hardaway. Gary Payton, the glove. Hall of Fame player right there. Great defender. He teamed up with Sean Kemp, and I really like the Supersonics back then. Although not as much as the Bulls, but that's a good one. Here we have Karl Malone, NBA on NBC. That logo, if you grew up in the 90s like I did, you remember that logo and the theme music. You can probably play it in your head right now. Karl Malone. I didn't really like him that much growing up, but he was a good player. You got to give him some respect for that. Look at this one. Kind of got a little matte finish on Is this Chris Mills, Ragin' Rookies? No, he did not turn out to be that great. It is Chris Mills, but that is a pretty neat looking card. I appreciate that card. If it was a little bit better of a rookie, that would have been nice, but oh well. There's a little scratch-off card. I don't think I'm going to win a trip for 4 to LA to play one-on-one with Magic Johnson, guys. I think it might be too late. Let's see. Yeah, it must be received by June 15th, 1995. Ugh, about 25 years too late on that one, so sorry about that. Here we've got a Pooh Richardson, who got traded to the Clippers. I remember that name. Don't know a lot about Pooh Richardson. Next is the dynamic duos, Dino Radja versus Tony Kukoc. They were both obviously from overseas, European players. They might even, I don't even know if they're from the same country or not, if they're both Croatian. I'm not sure about Dino Radja, but Tony Kukoc was obviously a great pickup for the Bulls. And Dino Radja had a decent career as well. There's Olden Polynice with the LA Clippers. Kind of a big man, wore number 0, probably because his name started with an O. And then we have Rex Chapman, who's got quite the, I believe, presence on social media now. I don't really follow him too much, but I've heard that. Rex Chapman, kind of a sharpshooter, 3-point guy. I love those old school. This is before they changed their name to the Washington Wizards. The Washington Bullets with the 2 hands reaching up for the jump ball. Obviously, you can probably guess why the name Bullets doesn't really stick with that Washington franchise. We got Haywood Workman, who I believe was a point guard or maybe shooting guard for the Pacers. And then to finish it off, Sam Cassell, who won, 2 NBA championships in a row there whenever MJ retired. Those years he was playing baseball, the first time he retired, the Houston Rockets won those back-to-back championships with Hakeem Olajuwon and Sam Cassell and Robert Horry and some of those guys leading the way. So overall, my favorite cards there were Gary Payton and Karl Malone, but the MJ poster is still maybe my favorite pickup of all of these, and it was fun to go back in time and open up some of these cards from 1994 and 1995. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I will catch you in another one. I hope your all stores are starting to restock, as it seems like some people are starting to find things out there. Hope you have a good Sunday. I'm going to watch me some NFL football, and I'm going to relax. Have a good one out there.